Alright, what is going on, guys? And welcome back to another video. Now, this has been talked about for quite some time now, all in the dirt sheets and etc. I know I've been talking about this with my wrestling buddies. Also, I've mentioned something on the Keita and Jay show. So, you shouts out to Keita and Jay. I was on their show just last night. So, hopefully, you guys should be able to hear that show sometime this week. But, is an NXT versus WWE main roster storyline possible for 2016? That's the question. That's what this video is about. Hopefully, you guys will join me. Comment. I can see all the comments so we can actually talk about this thing because we've seen invasion storylines from the WWE in the past, and they were just horrible. So right now on you guys' screen, I got a little match geared up, ready to go. We're gonna see NXT talent Sami Zayn, Samoa Joe, and Finn Balor go up against the WWE main roster guys, John Cena, Randy Orton, and Seth Rollins. And yes, Seth Rollins was a former NXT guy. So while we got this match playing in the background, I'm gonna give you guys my thoughts, my opinion on this matter, and hopefully, like I said, you guys will chime in. This is live. We are on YouTube live at the moment. But if you guys don't have a chance to participate while this is live, you can also leave your thoughts and your comments down below in the comment section of this video. Also, if you guys have not yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, make sure you guys consider clicking that red subscribe button. It is totally free of charge. I'm on Twitter 24/7. You guys can tweet me on Twitter at TrueJohnB. That's TruJonB. I'm on Twitter 24/7 if you guys want to follow me on Twitter as well. So anyway, let's get this video started. So yeah, this has been, like I said, discussed on the dirt sheets. This has been talked about on Facebook. And I think in 2016 that a main roster and NXT invasion storyline should actually happen per se. I mean, you got a lot of talented guys down in NXT that deserve to be on the main roster, but here's my issue with the NXT guys coming up on the main roster. Some get some actually get lost in the shuffle per se. You don't want to bring up that one talented guy to the main roster and basically have no use for him. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Triple H has said this himself. Even now, we got a lot of top tier name of people that's injured, and three of them are actually in this match right now. So, having Finn Balor up on the main roster just to cover for these top guys that's injured, what happens to Finn once these guys come back? You know what I'm saying? And that's not fair to him. He comes up just to fill in for John Cena, for Seth Rollins, for Randy Orton, and then bam, he gets lost in the shuffle once they return. No, that's not actually cool for Finn Balor at all, and he should have to go through that in his career. But I feel like, on the flip side of the coin, those talented people like Finn Balor, they should have a chance to showcase their skills on the main roster. And what better way to do it and then to have an NXT versus main roster invasion? And honestly, I can see Finn convincing William Regal about this matter, and William Regal making it his business to go over to Monday Night Raw and basically talk to the authority, Triple H and Stephanie McMahon, and say, hey, let's do something with this. Let's showcase the NXT guys on the main roster. Hell, you already started the Diva Revolution. You already can see what the NXT Divas are capable of doing to the main roster Divas. So why not let's mix the guys into this thing now? Yeah, I know we had a corny invasion with NXT, quote unquote, the Nexus. That was just horrible. It was booked the incorrect way. And I know we had an invasion with the whole ECW versus WCW. That also was booked the wrong way. I mean, that year, a lot of big WCW stars were not signed to WWE. They could have participated in that. Hell, a lot of them actually came over after the goddamn fact that whole invasion was in, has ended. Triple H came back after the fact. So that invasion to me wasn't great. And yeah, I was hyped up for the whole WCW ECW invasion, but I wouldn't necessarily team ECW and WCW together to take on the WWF. That's my drawback to that. And there's some other things that kind of, misled me to dislike that invasion storyline. But this one here in 2016, I think can work. And honestly, I think if WWE would try to put this together, they should do it right after WrestleMania this year. The night after WrestleMania on Raw, that's when this invasion should actually take place. We see Finn come out, we see Sami Zayn come out, we see Samoa Joe come out, countless other, Baron Corbin, all these guys come up and they come out to the ring and be like, look, we're here to state our claim, we're here to prove that we deserve to be on the main roster just as well as people like John Cena, Randy Orton, and Seth Rollins, and the list goes on and on. So, with that being said, guys, I'm anxious to know what you guys think about this. I mean, this is 2016. It's time for WWE to start rewriting their history and make new history in a sense. We got AJ Styles joining the path of WWE now, even though he didn't go down to NXT, which I wasn't expecting him to. Not saying that AJ Styles is all that in a bag of chips, but I don't expect AJ Styles to go down to NXT. The man's a veteran in his business. He's pretty much done everything he can do. He went to Japan for a while, came back to the States. So this man has already been there, done that. But I do believe AJ Styles can fit in with the NXT roster, especially if they would do an NXT versus WWE Main Roster invasion storyline. I could see AJ Styles mixing it up with Finn Balor, Sami Zayn. He already mixed it up with Samoa Joe countless times on the Indies, countless times in TNA. And hell, I know a lot of these guys already mixed it up with each other on the indie scene. But if it didn't happen in WWE, it didn't happen anywhere at all. So that's what I'm saying about this main roster NXT invasion. Also, if it was to happen, I can see two things happening here, guys. Well, actually three. I can see a takeover special spinning out from this. I can see them bringing back the bragging rights pay-per-view for this one, because if you guys know, the bragging rights pay-per-view was back then when Raw and SmackDown was a separate entity, and the two shows wanted to go head-to-head to figure out who was the best show on cable TV, and basically SmackDown won that. But also can see them doing this at the Survivor Series, having a winner take all at Survivor Series. But, it's the endless storylines for this is possible. Anything is possible with this. And who knows, maybe Vince McMahon won't get his head up out his ass to actually see money in this as well. I mean, just think about it. Everyone that's a fan of NXT, a fan of the main roster all in one spot. Hell, some people like the NXT brand over the main roster brand, and it's true. Me, I like both. I mean, I'm a fan of NXT, I'm a fan of the main roster, so I give or take, I could care less. But I would love to see a possible NXT versus WWE main roster invasion storyline happen in 2016. I think it would be epic. And as you see, Seth Rollins almost got the pin on Sami Zayn with that pedigree. Oh man, just thinking about this right now, y'all, it's just giving me goosebumps. Like, wow, the potential and the possibility is endless. It's just that WWE got to put out the the creativity to actually pull something like this off. You can't just write this into the script and say, we're going to go with this person, that person, that person. Nah, you got to do it from a creative standpoint. And honestly, I think it could be done from a creative standpoint. It's just that Vince McMahon going to have to step back and let creativity, the creative team work. You can't keep coming in and saying, this is not going to work from a standpoint. Because Vince, come on, man. You're losing, not only you losing money, you losing people watching your shit, But this NXT invasion storyline thing, man, I'm pumped. I'm hoping that someone in WWE watches this video and take the ideas that I just spewed out here and do something with them, seriously, come on, give us something fresh in 2016. Like I said, we got AJ Styles, which he's a possible candidate for the 2K17 video game, which everybody is pumped for. I know I'm pumped for 2K17 coming out later this year. So let's get back into this match, guys. Like I said, I want to hear from you guys. Do you guys think it's possible that an Invasion storyline will happen in 2016? Let me know in the comments. I mean, we're live right now, but probably won't be live here a little bit too much longer. So let me know if you guys think this Invasion storyline is possible between the main roster and NXT. And we're going to finish this match. Oh, here we go. Finn Balor. Balor's trying to take it to Randy Orton. We already saw a near fall from Team WWE NXT to try to turn the tide in this six-man tag right now. Randy Orton, oh man, that vicious European uppercut. John Cena rooting on. Oh, here we go, vintage Orton with that backbreaker. Oh, Orton climbing the top turnbuckle. What is he looking for? Oh man, no. Sami Zayn looking like he's trying to get that tag, but Orton going to that menacing place with the Orton stomp. Could this be it?
Orton stop. Randy Orton has done it. Randy Orton stomping everything in sight. This is vintage Orton.
Hey, that's not a bad idea. And I do apologize I left that out. People like Kevin Owens, who else? Neville, and I know I'm missing some people. Becky Lynch, Sasha. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah, I get what you're saying. And again, that would be almost going back to the WWF, ECW, WCW Alliance invasion, because that exact same thing happened. So, I mean, I wouldn't be too pissed off about that. But here's the thing. You got Seth Rollins. He's the first ever NXT champion. Do he turn his back on the main roster and sign with NXT, or do he stay put where he's at? That's the question with that. I'm thinking, I don't know. See, Seth Rollins could turn the tide in this one because where does he stand? Where does he stand with the WWE and NXT? Because he's stuck in the middle. I mean, let's just put that out there. That's the elephant in the room. He is stuck in the middle of that. So does he turn his back on them and sign with NXT, or does he stay in the WWE and defend his turf? I mean, I can't even call that. I mean, either way, if he's still in WWE, I understand. If he goes to NXT, I understand that too. So that would be their call, But yeah, that's a good thought, man. Really good thought. Like that. As we see here, Finn Balor tags in Samoa Joe. So now we got Joe and Rollins. This should be epic. First time Joe has made an appearance in this match since it started. So here we go. What is Joe looking for? Oh, suplex. Joe suplexing Seth Rollins, the future, the architect. Here we go for a pin. One. No, barely a one count. Seth Rollins. Joe need to do more damage if he suspects to get Rollins into a 3 count. Oh, that leg sweep there by Rollins. What is Rollins looking to do now?
When this guy's on, what a reversal. Getting there with a strike like that lets you know just what kind of fight you're in.
Oh, what is Joe? Oh, wait a minute. What the world was Joe trying to set up for, guys? Hold on, here we go. Oh, back and forth. Reversals back and forth. Joe's look like he's setting him up for some kind of corner move. Uh-oh. Oh, man. Rollins reversed whatever Joe was going for. Rollins. Oh, Joe with the slap. Seth Rollins slapped Joe back. Here we go. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Seth Rollins looking to tag John Cena. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. John and Joe. Oh, my goodness. John Cena and Samoa Joe. Oh, man. Suplex. Here we go. John Cena setting him up with him, and Joe reverse with that nasty clothesline. Do I prefer Seth to join the NXT Alliance? don't know. I mean that's a good question. Like I said, he will be like the difference maker. You know. To be honest, to be honest, if it was up to me, I would say yeah, have him go to NXT. I mean, he started in NXT. You know, I don't see why he wouldn't have NXT back in this invasion, storyline per se. But yeah, I can actually see Seth Rollins probably joining the NXT brand for the simple fact he said he's the future. He started from NXT and now he's in the main roster. So yeah, I can see Seth Rollins probably joining NXT to help even the odds, especially with the star power per se. And as you see, this game is glitching out like hell. Sami Zayn's foot can't look like he's trying to stand on the bottom row. I don't know. This game is just weird. But here we go. John Cena and Balor hooking up now for the first time. Suplex into the pin. One, two. Oh man, Samoa Joe saved it for his team. Barely saved it for his team. My God.
If a superstar wants to lock up with John Cena, they're going to have to be ready for the STF. We all know about Cena's high-powered offense, but Cena has won many a match and many a championship with his painful submission hold invented by the incomparable Lou Thesz. Oh my, John Cena. Uh-oh, big move coming.
And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, the 5 moves of doom. John Cena. Oh no, hey, is this all she wrote? 1, 2, and no, what? Finn Balor kicks out of the AA, my God. But he's a heel. Okay, yeah, it's true. I see Seth Rollins is injured at this point. Now, I don't know if he's necessarily coming back as a heel. Who knows? But if he does, then yeah, I see where you're coming from. Yeah, he is a heel. The same thing happened with Stone Cold when he turned his back on the WWF and joined the ECW WCW alliance. He was healed as well, and it actually worked. And with that invasion, Stone Cold basically betrayed the alliance at the very end. I don't know if that will happen with NXT, WWE Main Roster invasion storyline, because they don't need to copy any of that. They need to be original with it. Yes, you're right. Yeah, true that too. you know, his fans will get behind him for sure. If this hell, the fans would just be in tune. I think the fans would just actually get behind NXT. See, what I'm looking at from this whole invasion angle is the crowd is going to be split. Even though NXT and WWE are one and the same, it's still going to be a fun setting. You can actually see how many fans love NXT in this invasion. And like I said, I think it would be an excellent way to showcase the NXT's potential. Show their potential that they too can be on the main roster. And here we go, John Cena with that power bomb. Is it over? Is it over again? 1, 2, 3. Oh my God, it's over. Team WWE gets the win over NXT, by God. And you know what? You can't take anything from NXT, guys. You can't, not in this one at all. All three men showed that they belonged. They really did belong. But John Cena was a little bit too much for Finn Balor. Oh my goodness. Is this a sign of more things to come later on between NXT and the WWE main roster? Guys, if you want to participate in this live discussion about a possible NXT WWE main roster storyline invasion, make sure you leave your thoughts in the comment section below this video. Also, if you're a diehard pro wrestling fan like myself, make sure you consider subscribing to the channel. It's totally free of charge. I post WWE content and TNA content as well. But guys, this is just my thoughts on this whole NXT WWE main roster storyline invasion. Is it possible to happen? We got another question. Do you see WWE downgrade from NXT? Do you see WWE as a downgrade? No. No, I don't. Honestly, I don't. Like I said, I view both shows as equal. You know, NXT is just an extension of WWE. Oh, thank you so much for that comment, man. I'm glad you enjoyed the content. And like I said, I have more content to come, guys. Because of you guys, I actually got a chance to do a podcast just last night, so it should be out sometime this week over on iTunes. I will make sure I will make a video there and give you guys the link that you guys can go listen to that podcast, Nikita and Jay show. Thanks so much, Nikita and Jay, for allowing me to be on this show on yesterday. So anyway, guys, this is it for right now. I do have more content on the way, as always. I do appreciate the support. Hopefully, you guys thumbs up this video. Let me know in the comment selection what you guys think about this whole NXT WWE Main Roster Invasion storyline for 2016. Do you think it's possible? Do you think it will work? Ladies and gentlemen, I will catch you in the next video. Peace.